Hello everyone, this is Asim and welcome to my channel Syntax Error. In this video we are going to see how we can download and install Visual Studio Code for C or C++ development. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So guys, for this tutorial you will require two things. First is the compiler, second is the Visual Studio Code. Let us go ahead and download the compiler. Okay, you can follow me or I will provide the download link directly in the description. You can download it from there as well. Click on downloads. Then here you have to scroll down and you can see this little icon. Click on it and your download will start. Okay, so the file is downloaded. Let us go to our download folder. Okay, here it is. Just double click and install. Click on install. So the path is it's installing in a C drive. So let it be, don't change it. Okay, and go ahead and click on continue. For this installation you will require a working internet connection. Make sure you have a working internet connection. Okay, now here what you have to do is make sure you are on the basic packages and not on all packages. Okay, you don't have to be here, be on basic packages. Now right click on the checkbox and select mark for installation. You have to do this for all the checkboxes here. Okay, once done, go to installation and apply changes. Apply. And it will download and install the necessary files. Okay, as you can see the installation is done. Now what we have to do is we have to add this compiler in our system variables. There are two ways we can do it. You can just type it over here in the search box, system variables or system environment variables, or you can directly right click on your computer, go to properties and advanced system settings. There you can see environment variable, click on it. So guys, here I would like to explain you all a small thing about system variables and user variables. So system variables is basically nothing but if you have a lot of people or users on your computer and everyone wants to use it, means everyone wants to use your compiler, you can add it in the system variable. Okay, and for the user variable example I can give you all, suppose you have your brother, okay, with whom you are sharing your laptop. So what happens, like you are the only one who's going to use the compiler, right? So you can go over here in the user variable and select a specific user for whom you want to use the compiler, and then you can add it to the user variable path and it will be accessible only for that particular user. Okay, so I am the only person over here and I prefer adding it in my user variable, so I will add in my user variable path. Okay, click on path, edit. Okay, so we already have here because I had already installed the compiler before. Let me just delete this and I will add it again. Browse. Okay, go to the folder where your compiler is installed. WinGW Win. Okay, again okay, okay, okay. Let me close this. Now we have to check if the compiler is installed correctly and the system is recognizing it or not. So let us go and open our CMD, Windows R, and type CMD, enter. Here you have to write G++ space hyphen version, enter. So as you can see, it's giving us the version of the compiler. That means we have installed it correctly and the system is also recognizing it. Now what we have to do is we have to go and download Visual Studio Code. I have already downloaded and installed it, but let me show you all how you can do it. Open your browser, just type Visual Studio Code. Okay, the first site will be the official site. Click on it and you will see something like this. Okay, you have to click on download for Windows if you're downloading for Windows, and if you're downloading for Mac, option is available. So as you can see, the download has started. I have already installed it, so I don't want it. Let me just cancel. Okay, so go ahead and install it. Once you're done with installing, what you have to do is open your Visual Studio Code. Okay, let me close this. Go in your extension. Okay, and you need to install two extensions. First is the C and C++. Okay, sorry, I did a mistake. C space C++. Okay, the first one you can see here. You have to install this one. Okay, this is the first extension you want to install. And then second is Code Runner. Just type Code Runner, and this is the one you should install. Okay, once done, let us go and open a folder. I have made a folder for my C programs. Okay, now what I will do is I will write a small code and see if everything is working fine. I will name it as hello.c. Okay, now before running this code, what you have to do is you have to do a little settings. Okay, let me show you all. Go to File, Preferences, Settings. Okay, click on Extensions. Go to Run Code Configuration. Okay, and scroll down a little bit. And just click on Run in Terminal. Okay, this will be unchecked. You just have to check it. Okay, and if it still doesn't work, like if you get some error, just restart your Visual Studio Code and try again. Okay, let me run the code, and as you can see, our code ran successfully without any errors. So guys, this is how you install Visual Studio Code for C or C++ development. I hope you did like the video. If you liked, please give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Happy programming.